he's taught me so much already about the game of football.
Well, if he's not yelling at you, that means he's checked out, right? You know, how have you and Jay kind of worked together in tandem, and if you got that good chemistry developed so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Been really fun working with Jay. He's very instinctive and just is very vocal, and he's a great leader. So I think just working with him and just building that camaraderie on and off the field has just been it's been a pleasure so far. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's so much that's unique to the way they play defense. There's a lot of ins and outs and different moving parts to it, but I think it just comes down to like the players. Like they come out here every single day and they work. And, it's just an honor to be by them and see the way they go about things.
Do you guys even think about the idea that you're replacing Jack Campbell and Seth Benson? You had no experience with them, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I watched all the tape on Jack Campbell and Seth Benson, and those two are world-class dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like they are great football players, unbelievable talent. So I mean, I don't really think about replacing them. I'm just looking and trying to fill my role for the Iowa Hawkeyes and do whatever I can do to help this defense reach its standard.
How big can this defense be?
I mean, I think it's just going to be a day in and day out process. You know, we're just going to have to come to work every single day, and sure, we'll just let the tape tell.
What's impressed you the most out of this linebacking group so far?
Out of this linebacking group so far, it's just the consistency. I think the day in and day out, everyone's coming to work and we're building on and stacking days. I think a lot of guys are just growing up and there's just a lot of depth within the group.
I mean, you've played a lot of college football already, but what have you learned here in Iowa that's maybe different from the past?
I just learned so much about the game, just like different things about like what to look for, eyes and feet, and different movements within my game to help me try and be the best player I can be.
How big of a hole was NIL going into the transfer portal? I mean, how much? Everybody says, all athletes say it was, has a different amount of impact. How much of an impact was it for you when you were making a decision on where you were transferring to?
Man, I think my thought process when I got in the transfer portal was just looking for an opportunity, and I didn't think really too much about that. I didn't really know what the NIL space was going to look like, and I don't think that's why I got in the portal at all. But I can't speak on anyone else, but I just know my personal stance on that. So.
What's Iowa City been like for you from a community standpoint? You're obviously not from around here.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I think the community is very engaged. They're enthusiastic and they love the Hawks. So I just tell you what, like I love being around here. It's been super cool just to see.
What's Seth Wallace like?
He's a great coach. He's poked holes in my game so far, and he's just every single day comes to work and tries to get me better, and I can't appreciate that enough.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.